Asleep in Sapphire. Information relating to the weapon project has been uncovered, and your allies prepare to depart for distant lands. Kat, I'm afraid we haven't much in way of information to share from the front line. We have, however, received word that Gaius wishes to speak with you at Alliance headquarters. I've arranged an escort to take you to the headquarters, so when you're ready to depart, speak with the fellow there. Over there. Somewhere over here.
Ready to head out?
Yeah. I figured those guys talked for 2 seconds, so. Ooh, the girl's talking! I don't really remember her voice, but hello. Good. You're here. The Ironworks have completed their analysis of the ruby weapon, and Sid Garland wishes to share his findings. I take it you can spare a few moments? Very good. Please wait here while I inform him of your arrival. My body's ready for Daddy.
That's all her lines.
That's all her lines. That's all she gets.
Glad you could make it, Kat. I'm sure you're as anxious as anyone to hear what we've uncovered. Our early hypotheses were proven correct. The Galileans have designed a system whereby a pilot's consciousness can be forcibly supplanted with data based on the memories and experience of another.
So, even a rank amateur could obtain the combat capabilities of a seasoned warrior? She did speak.
Precisely. And we learned how this was made possible when we opened the cockpit. The monitors were still operational, and among the messages displayed, one particular phrase caught my attention. Synthetic Orosite System.
Which is what exactly?
Well, the core of the Ultima weapon was referred to as the Heart of ShB by the Ascians. We believe it to have been a type of an Orosite. I can't say much for the synthetic sort at this stage, but I've encountered real Orosite before. It was extremely potent, perhaps equal in power to the Heart of ShB. It's unclear whether the Galilean simulacrum possesses the same properties as genuine Orosite, but I intend to follow this avenue of inquiry to see where it leads.
What we do know is that it was used to implant the combat data of Nail Van Darnus into the pilot, who has been presumed dead since before the calamity. Are you any closer to discovering how they were able to retrieve this data?
The link didn't occur to Gaius at first, but he later told me of devices fitted to the Magitech armor of the Empire's high-ranking officers. There is reason to believe they were designed to emulate the soul crystals used throughout Eorzea.
Yes, that was rumored to be its true purpose, but it was never publicly acknowledged. Perhaps those in the upper echelons of command wanted to avoid comparisons to the so-called savages they were meant to be conquering.
There is also the question of whether this system even functions as intended. From what we've seen, we can assume they were successful in gathering combat data of those wearing armor equipped with the device. If the comparison with soul crystals is valid, perhaps this data was transferred via Aether. However, it seems that it extracted not only memories relating to combat, but the soldier's very essence. As you saw, the pilot succumbed entirely to the will of Van Darnus. Though this is merely supposition, it's possible that being fused with the ruby weapon's core accelerated the process and caused the deceased legatus to manifest in corporeal form.
Could it be that the death of the pilot was caused by the system malfunctioning?
It's hard to say. The ruby weapon itself was still largely intact when it deactivated, which strongly implies that it was the synthetic Orosite running amok that killed her, rather than the damage incurred during the battle. But even after our analysis, I'm afraid we still don't have enough information. For now, perhaps we should consult with Gaius as to our next plan of action.
Okay. All right. Oh.
Balduron has come bearing vital information. I traced the ruby weapon's path back to the occupied territory of Werlyt, which appears to be where it was built.
My grasp of geography is surprisingly poor. Care to enlighten me. I will say that. I'm just going to be transparent. It's true. While Alamigo is placed on the western edge of Gimlet, Werlyt lies on the opposite side, to the east. It was once a proud and prosperous city, until it was brought to its knees by the Imperial invaders.
You seem rather well informed. Perhaps I should have taken you with me.
Perhaps you should have. I thought that much was common knowledge.
It is also where Alphonse and the others were born. And now the weapon project has brought them home. Yes, the place is now rife with Imperials. They've established an airship supply depot in the coastal town of Turncliffe. According to the locals, something resembling one of the weapons was transported there a few days ago. This bodes ill indeed. Were it possible, I would attempt to capture Alphonse and his followers before they can launch an offensive. However, the distance between here and Turncliffe presents a considerable obstacle, and in all likelihood their weapon will be ready long before we arrive. Approaching by sea would allow us to save time by circumventing their ground-based troops, provided we were able to secure a vessel. Or you could use the Enterprise and take the most direct route of all, as the crow flies. In fact, this is the perfect chance to put my top-secret plan into action.
Sir?
And might I ask what that entails? It wouldn't be much of a secret if I told you now, would it? What I can say is there's a starring role planned for you, Kat.
Great. I look thrilled.
Why so surprised? You didn't think I'd let you get off that easily, did you? It'll be here soon, so don't go anywhere.
Okay. Oh, there it is. Wow, these happen so quickly.
And I see Sid still delights in keeping others in suspense. I can only hope he does not make us wait over long.
Let's proceed. All right.
Sleep now in Sapphire.
Oh, fuck. Big airship. Multiple airships.
Here it is, Kat. I present Garland Ironworks' adaptation of the Ultima Warrior, the G-Warrior.
I'm shook.
I know elegant design when I see it. Excavated from one of their ruins, no doubt. Azisla, to be precise. We came across it during the course of our investigations and decided it would be a shame to let it go to waste. And you will be taking this refitted relic to face the enemy head-on, yes? Perhaps my knowledge of the Ultima weapon will be of use. I'm counting on it as it happens, but first we'll need to perform a test run in the simulator before throwing you into battle. Come, we haven't much time.
Okay. Bonk chat? Ooh, oh, I am too close. Fight as G Warrior. Fender?
Let's begin the G Warrior training simulation. I've prepared 3 trials to teach you the basics. First, I want you to try attacking the guidance system. Don't worry, it won't fight back. The G Warrior is armed with a range of weaponry. Now's your chance to learn what it's capable of.
Can I read these? Destroy the target. Okay, so we've got Aether Mine. Deals unexpected damage with a potency of 300 to target and all enemies nearby it, so it's an AoE. Increases target's damage taken by 20%, so it also makes them weaker or vulnerable. All right. Aether Cannon deals unexpected damage with a potency of 600, so basic attack. Executes the following weapon skills in succession: Aether Saber, Aether Cut, and Final Flourish. If they're not ready, the combo will start again. Wait, so this is instant too. Oh, but this potency is more. Well, why would you ever use this then?
The cannon has range.
Oh, this is up close.
Uh-huh.
How can you tell?
Because it says on it. It says on the cannon range 40. Radius 0.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Ultimate Blaster. 5-second recast timer. That's not bad. Deals unexpected damage with a potency of 1,200 to all enemies in a straight line before you. Triggers the cooldown of weapon skills and spells upon execution. Also, it costs EP. So does this, though.
But you
this
have 10,000.
Is free. Yeah, but it just might be. It might matter. Restores up to 40% of own HP and 30% of own EP, so it restores both. Reduces cast timer and recast timer time of weapon skills by 25%, increases movement speed by 25%. HP is drained while in use. HP? Okay. Reduces damage taken by 50%. EP is drained while in use. Effect ends upon reuse or when EP is depleted. I think there's a moment where you have to use that, and that's if you don't use it, you die or something. Range versus melee, I guess. Okay. I guess.
So the one thing that really confuses me about this is that this is the G Warrior.
Yeah.
And yet they chose a Rage Against the Machine song for their quest name.
Yeah.
So far, so good. Let's move on to something a bit more advanced, shall we?
Okay. That looks so cool, though.
The G Warrior also comes equipped with a Pyretic Booster, which diverts even more power to its weapons and increases its speed and maneuverability. Yeah. This, however, comes at a price. Activating it places a huge strain on the G Warrior, so it must only be used in short bursts. That's why it's best to practice here before heading into battle. Now, try activating the Pyretic Booster.
Before heading into battle. Oh, okay, got it. Do I just do?
Yeah, just want you to activate it. You'll notice that your movement speed is much improved, but as shown on your monitor, the G-Warrior becomes more and more structurally unstable as time passes. To deactivate the Pyretic Booster, press the same button again.
I feel the same, but okay.
Auto restoration can mitigate a certain amount of damage incurred, but don't rely on it to carry you through the battle. Now try using the Pyretic Booster to destroy the target. This time the node will launch wide-reaching attacks in quick succession, but with your increased movement speed you should have no trouble evading them.
Am I not supposed to move, or am I supposed to move?
You're supposed to.
Okay.
He wants you to use the speed boost to dodge.
I did it.
Excellent work, Kat. You'd best deactivate the pyretic booster while I explain the final trial.
Wait, he wants me to... Oh, I did deactivate.
We've covered offense, now to look at defense. This is where the ethereal aegis should come in handy. Unfortunately, you can't keep the barrier up indefinitely as it will drain the G-Warrior's power reserves. You might even run out of energy for the weapon, so watch out. First, let's try deploying the ethereal aegis. The monitor shows how much power is being drained. Don't let it get too low. That's enough for now. Turn off the barrier using the same button used to deploy it.
What monitor?
It just means your HUD.
Oh.
For the last trial, we'll use the ethereal aegis while attempting to destroy the target. Unlike before, there is no way to escape its attacks, so you'll need to weather them using the barrier.
Okay. I was supposed to put A for mine, but oh well. 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 Haha. Okay. That doesn't bode well, but it's fine.
You're a natural. All right, that's everything. Time to end the simulation.
Okay. Duty complete. Oh, thank God. Did you make them separate? G-Warriors EP. It's a mood. Oh, good. They did make them separate. Okay.
Are you sufficiently prepared?
As ready as I'm gonna be. Yeah.
Then we shall depart for Turncliffe at once.
Let's go. Okay. The fuck?
It seems they were expecting us, but who is the pilot?
Is it Rex?
Kat, we're almost there. You'd better have your wits about you.
I think Rex is the pilot. At least based on the previous cutscene. Oh, I have control. G-Warrior, do the thing or initiate combat mode. I'll say initiate combat mode. Sound cooler.
Now, get ready to strike.
It's time to fry this overgrown squid. I'm gonna say engage. That's fun. G-Warrior engage.
That sounds awfully familiar.
That's what Alpha No said. Beef soft tacos and beef soft tacos and beef. Well, that looks cool. The Sapphire Weapon, Mark IV Anti-Icon War Machine. Or Machina. Where'd it go?
It ran away. We win.
I dodge. It's you.
I can't afford to lose. It's all or nothing. Activating Oversoul.
Wow, he just went right into Oversoul.
Aegis combat sample ready. Initiating organic override. Oh no, I can't hold on. I will be monitoring the situation from the air. Follow my instructions and eliminate the target.
Well, rip another kid. Dude didn't even try to pilot. He just oversold right away.
Yeah.
All right, Sapphire Weapon. I'm gonna re-go through what these do. That's the movement speed. Okay, got it. And that's a shield. Okay. Oh, I gotta cast it.
It must have absorbed an aquatic icon. Be sure to use Pyretic Booster and Ethereal Aegis.
Well, ow. Am I not? Oh, okay. What's it? Activate. I don't know if this is a good plan, but... Nope!
No, apparently not.
That did not reduce enough damage. It pulled me towards him. I think I just have to get out of the way.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that makes sense for this.
I'm just gonna keep doing this to refresh
Yeah.
EP.
You'll want to do another mine. Good.
Yeah. Use Ethereal Aegis? Okay. Thank you. Watch for signs of
But
movement.
not for long. Watch for signs of movement.
Shit. Ah! That was rude. What do I do?
Can you target it or?
No.
Oh, okay.
Now I can.
Weird. Deploy the Aegis.
Thank you.
Guys told us to.
Thank you. It's hard to read and look at like my
No, I know.
skills at the same time. Turret. Oh, that's a lot of turrets.
So I think this is where your
Oh,
left-hand attack button would come in.
yeah.
It does like a light.
Wow, that did
Yeah,
some.
you did. Yeah, I think if you line it up just right,
Who
you can
wins?
hit
Oh.
like blocks.
That's rude. It locked me in place afterward. Didn't think it would do that.
Yeah. They're apparently preparing to self-destruct. And you need to destroy them all before they do that.
Got it.
Nice. It's recommending Pyretic Booster, but you didn't really need it there.
Nah, luckily. Done. I think this is where I'll need it again.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's also doing a prox?
Oh boy.
There's a lot
Hey, you
happening.
found the edge of the arena.
I did find the edge of the arena. I've done that a few times, actually.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there you go.
Cool. Oh, my word. I would like my health. More turrets.
Turrets again.
Yay, health. Oh, and he's doing that? That's rude. I'm gonna do this because I'm not sure where he's gonna appear.
Nice.
Where is he? Keep an eye out for movement. I see nothing. Okay. That's rude.
Get in. I think this is going to be sides of him, so like get central.
Ow. I couldn't tell, actually. Okay. Is this going to be donut? I do that again.
Yeah.
I'm stressed.
You're doing well. You're more than halfway done.
Thank you.
Speed.
Yeah. I'm going to wait till I know where I'm running to. Okay. Oh.
That works, yeah.
Okay. This. Then I'm gonna turn it off. Okay. Oh. What do I do here? Oh. Oh, there's more! Fuck, I forget that it moves me.
Yeah.
This is the part that I failed at. Yeah, I'm doing that, thank you. Ah, fuck. Okay. Oh, fucking, there's one over there! Oops, that's not what I meant. Okay.
I assume this is unavoidable.
Yeah. I'm scared. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I'm assuming I'll need to use the triangle or try and kill him beforehand or both.
Yeah.
Time to send you to a watery grave. Just in case. I don't know. I think I got unlucky a little bit with some of that, but... Ah!
I think you can do it.
Ah! I did it! I did it!
You did it.
Second try.
Congrats.
Woo! That's the part I failed at twice, and I think River had to help me through it. The third time. That was too close to the wire. Did not like that.
The target has been silenced.
That's his kid, so I'm just gonna say understood.
Now that the immediate threat has been dealt with, we should gather what information we can in Turncliffe.
Hey, we're somewhere new.
You did well to pilot the G-Warrior so adeptly in so short a time.
Thank you.
And with the weapon largely intact, Sid and his researchers should be able to gather a wealth of valuable information. Before it is dismantled, perhaps we should take one last look upon our fallen foe.
Oh no. I don't want to.
We should have known Father and his friends would track us down sooner or later. Now they're at our doorstep and the Sapphire Weapon still isn't ready. Even so, they should be able to fend them off, or at least buy us some time. Not quite how I'd imagined it, but this seems as good a way to die as any.
Can I see their face? Oh, it's this brother.
Rex,
Why are you still here? You're supposed to be moving the other weapons to a safe location.
You can take care of that while I pilot the Sapphire Weapon. Oh, fuck, it was him. Shit.
What are you talking about? I'm the pilot, not you. There's no need to put your life on the line. Besides, it's still incomplete. You can barely perform basic maneuvers, so it'll be practically useless in a real fight.
We have a solution. Oversoul.
You want to end up like Melisandre?
No, of course not. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. But she didn't give her life in vain. The ruby weapon left behind data that's been used to improve the system, to prevent any further malfunctions.
What difference does that make? Once Oversoul is activated and the pilot fuses with the core, there's no way back.
That's why I should be the one to pilot the Sapphire Weapon, not you, Rex. Alphonse needs you. You and I both know I'm the least qualified pilot we have. There's less to lose if I don't make it back.
No, I won't let you.
Please, Rex. Hear me out. Ever since we were children, I was the smallest, the weakest, too afraid to stand up for myself. But I had the best brothers and sister a boy could wish for. You were always there for me, protected me. Now, it's my turn to protect you. Take the other weapons and get out of here. See this through to the end. Do it for me. For Melisandre. I'm counting on you, Rex.
You always did have a stubborn streak. All right, Rykon, I won't let you down. Just promise you'll wait for me on the other side. We'll meet again, brother.
You all made me happier than I had any right to be. And now, I've finally found my purpose. I have no regrets. Come on, Sapphire. We may be far from perfect, but we have a job to do. Let's give Father something to remember us by. That's so depressing.
The echo, I presume. What did it reveal to you? Rykon, my poor boy. You were braver than most could ever hope to be. It's as we feared. I'm sorry, Gaius. First Melisandre, now Rykon. We must find the remaining weapons and end this madness.
It's so sad. Alright, Vaudelin. Oh shit.
Tell me, what do you make of Gaius Balthazar? I understand the two of you have been acquainted since his days as the Black Wolf. He claims to have shed his pelt when he took up the hunt for the Ascians, but he's still the same man deep down. He certainly kept quiet about having a flock of foster children back in the Empire. It seems he would rather bare his teeth to his former masters than allow harm to come to them. Yet try as I might, I cannot make sense of it. Does he truly fight for the good of mankind as he would have us all believe, or is he merely biding his time before he reveals his true colours? Whatever the answer may be, in the end he will always be a Gallian, and though there may be honourable men and women among them, I have suffered much and more as a result of their conquests. Barbaric campaigns in which Gaius Balthazar played no small part.
He's not wrong.
My first encounter with the Gallians was 20 years ago, shortly after the fall of Alamigo. They continued their march into the lands that had long been home to we Duskwights. We sought to repel the invaders, but we were woefully unprepared. Our bows and arrows were no match for their magitech, and even our most powerful magics did little to slow their advance. I fought on the front line, but was knocked unconscious in the opening exchange. When I came to, I was alone, the rest of my unit slaughtered. I hurried back to my village to look for my wife and daughter, only to find the place deserted. My search lasted for days, then weeks, then months, and it seemed they had disappeared without a trace. I finally learned from two Imperials held at Bittermill that the villagers had been captured and used as test subjects for the poison gas that would be later known as Black Rose. They were never seen again. For 20 long years I roamed aimlessly with nothing but hatred to keep me alive. I eventually found myself at the Order of the Twin Adder, who offered me a place among their ranks. The desire for revenge was the only thing I had left, so without a moment's hesitation I accepted. Were it not for the war with Garlemald, I would have been loath to work alongside the city-dwelling Gridanians who for so long had treated my kind as outcasts.
Fair.
But none of that mattered anymore. It all culminated with Operation Archon. As you led the charge into the Praetorium, we were right behind you, and when the place came crumbling down, most of us were caught in the rubble. Oh. I escaped with my life, though. Many others were less fortunate. Having dragged myself free from the rubble, I sought a way out. It was then that I encountered none other than Gaius Balthazar on the verge of death. The gods had delivered to me the man whose conquests had robbed me of everything. I was poised, ready to exact my revenge, and then he spoke. I will not beg for mercy. I only ask that you stay your hand a while longer. I cannot die until I have rid the world of the Ascian menace. For millennia, mankind has danced to their tune, but no more. Then, once we are finally free, my life is yours for the taking. I would have struck him down there and then had I not sensed truth in his words. So I decided to grant him a stay of execution and join him on his hunt. All this time I've kept a close eye on Gaius. Though he is ever on the watch for pursuers, he has granted me ample opportunity to slay him if I so choose. And I still might, if he shows even the slightest sign of betraying our agreement. But for now, the Ascians are my chosen quarry. If they are indeed the ones pulling the Empire's strings, then it shall not end until they have been eradicated. Every last one. Though I could not save my kin, there are those who may yet be spared the horrors of war. Unfortunately, dealing with the Ascians will have to wait until we have brought an end to Garlemald's weapon project. Though we may have vanquished 2 of the new weapons, we must make every effort to prepare for whatever the Galeans throw at us next. Perhaps Severa can tell us whether the Ironworks engineers have uncovered any information of note.
Alright. That's still not the end of the quests? Oh, wow.
No.
The Ironworks engineers are still at work dismantling the Sapphire Weapon and investigating the Turncliffe Magitech facility. Although they have yet to make their report, they may have some news to share at this juncture. Please wait here a moment. Okay. Oh, hi, Tali.
We've yet to finish our investigation, but I can give you a preliminary report. Were you able to recover anything of note?
Like a body?
Before abandoning the facility, they'd attempted to destroy anything they couldn't take with them, including many of their research materials. Luckily, some information relating to the Sapphire Weapon's combat data was intact. Judging by what we saw during the battle, it was extracted from regular Van Hydrus, correct? It also appears that the Sapphire Weapon was actually in an incomplete state, and therefore unable to perform at full capacity.
Hydrus, I believe, was he the guy that we fought during the Warring Triad? Or at least he was a big part of that?
Yes.
I think so. Okay.
I looked it up because I was curious as well.
Oh, okay. Cool. I remembered names!
We fought him fully in the Etherochemical Research Facility, which is part of that whole section.
Okay.
Even so, it was immensely powerful. Had they been given the chance to finish it before we'd arrived, who knows how it would have ended. Indeed, we may not be so fortunate next time, so we must prepare for the worst. The Ironworks will continue to investigate the Sapphire Weapon and look into possible countermeasures. The Echo afforded you a glimpse into the conversation between Rykon and Rex prior to the weapon's deployment. Do you remember any other details?
Apparently I do.
Improvements were made to the synthetic Orosite system to prevent malfunctions. Then it was never their intent to create a manifestation of Nail Vandanus. But there's one thing that was intended. Oversoul. Its activation results in the pilot being absorbed by the core, killing them in the process. Rex and Rykon were fully aware of this, were they not?
Mm-hmm.
Then the death of the pilot was by design all along. Alphonse, how could you? Sacrificing your own siblings to fuel these accursed war machines.
Surely there is no cause worth paying such a price.
Aye, nothing is more precious than family. This nightmare is far from over. It appears that Rex has fled with the remaining weapons, and we can assume that Alphonse has every intention of sending them into battle. We must find a way to disable them before Oversoul can be activated. I've seen enough death. I do not wish to see any more. Then there is no time to waste. Let's be about it, Gaius. Severa, you're in charge here. Keep Sid and his team safe while they carry out the investigation.
Understood. Please see that no harm comes to Gaius. A little harm?
While we're gone, I need you to relay everything to the Resistance troops. Your first-hand account should prove useful. If there are any developments, we'll be sure to contact you.
Okay. Oh, that's the end of it. Welcome back. It sounds like you've been on quite the journey, all the way to Turncliffe. And judging by the fact you made it here in one piece, I trust everything went according to plan? Relatively. What an astonishing account. I wouldn't mind putting that G-Warrior through its paces myself. Certainly a lot more stimulating than supervising this rabble, I'd imagine. Anyway, as before, I'll compile the information into a report and leave it over there at your perusal, should you feel so inclined. If we hear anything from headquarters, we'll be sure to pass it on. Oh, I got Sapphire Weapon bust. I got its bust chat.
Yep.
Oh, it's a cutscene. Meanwhile, in the 7th Legion's Werlyt headquarters. Show off.
I've come to deliver my report, Lord Valens. Ah, so you have returned, young Alfred. Or was it Alwick? Not that it really matters, of course. I hear that you and your darling brothers and sisters have allowed the Sapphire Weapon to fall into the hands of the enemy. Do tell me it isn't so. I'm afraid that is the case, Lord Valens. Oh, come now, no need to be so sullen. As they say, to err is human, to forgive divine. And you know how forgiving I can be when it suits me.
Why you gotta be shirtless, though? This is really weird.
Why milk?
And room temperature milk.
So tell me, whatever your name is, who was able to best the Sapphire Weapon? Our sources state that one known as the Warrior of Light was assisted by Sid Garlond and Gaius von Belsar, my lord. Gaius. Yes, it seems he's been quite the troublemaker of late. Defecting from Garlemald, assassinating the Emperor. Whatever next? Oh well, there's no use crying over spilt milk. Speaking of which, I've become quite the connoisseur since arriving in Werlyt. This particular variety comes from a rare breed of cow, you know. Only 100 of them in existence and pampered every day of their lives. Yes, they are quite valuable. Until their milk dries up, that is. When it does, they are sent to the slaughterhouse like all the rest. For that is their lot in life. To be discarded once they have served their purpose. Did I create the ruby and sapphire weapons so that you could deliver them gift-wrapped to the enemy? I can see it now. Sid Nangarlond rubbing his hands with glee at all the technological marvels we've bestowed upon him. And you let Gaius Van Pelsar of all people get the better of you. How do you think this reflects on me? The legatus of the 7th Legion, humiliated by that traitor. Humiliated, I say! There's only one way to deal with worthless provincial filth like you. Wait for me in the correction chamber. You need to be taught a lesson in obedience. Yes, my lord. You can be this guy if you want.
Sure.
Forgive my intrusion, Lord Valens, but it's time for your meeting with the head of Magitech Development.
Oh, how time flies when you're whipping useless soldiers into shape. Yes. I'll be along once I've made myself presentable. Can't have people thinking I've let my standards slip now, can I?
Oh, that's all they said. Get that globe. Is someone in that, or is that his armor? It's weird that it's just sitting. Yeah.
And also, why did the gaggle of children have to watch him exercise?
It's so creepy. Valens is disgusting. Oh, I guess it was his.
What are you doing here?
You wish to see me, Lord Valens?
Did I now? Ah, yes, that's right. So you're Allie, yes? And you joined the military of your own free will along with your fellow orphans. Such devotion. What an inspiration you are. You see, it is my firm belief that love grants us the power to move mountains, to overcome any obstacle. Together we shall discover the strength that lies within you. Take my hand, child. I will show you the way.
No. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. All
I
right.
don't want to voice him anymore.
That's why I said good luck.
I
you want me to-
know.
Do you want me to voice him?
No, it's fine. I'm kidding.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
yeah, he's like
I'm
one
not
of the
happy,
most.
but
Yeah, he's one of the most gross people in the game. But that's that scene is gross. We don't know what happened behind closed doors, and I don't like that.
I'm fine not knowing.
Yeah,